Hey guys, just wanted to talk about Cyclops real quick. There's been a lot of posts recently about his power level and whether or not he's um, tough enough to handle some of the content in the game right now. I just kind of wanted to show you my Cyclops and kind of how I play him. And yeah, so let's get started with the gear. It's all pretty basic stuff for Psych. Fragment, slot 2, slot 3, Batrox is slot 5. I use Power Dupe with Beast, Golden Bow, and then standard uniques or artifacts with the Electro Medallion. I'd like to be using either the Red Onslaught or a Sauron, but I can't get a hold of those yet. Kind of hard to get a hold of. As far as the Golden Bow goes, it's all preference. This is a level 80, so it is the buffed Golden Bow, and it's very strong actually. I tested the Golden Bow, Cosmic Control Rod, and Gungnir, and as far as TTK goes, they're all pretty close. Just comes down to what you need, really. Um, Me personally, I just like the procs from the Golden Bow and the attack speed as it scales with optic and focus beam. Um, Gungnir, you can use that if you need more crit damage. Cosmic Control Rod, you can use this if you need more spirit cost reduction or you need more health. It does give a pretty sizable amount of health and cost reduction. Um, yeah, basic, pretty basic build. Optic beam for trash clear, vulnerability, weaken, devastation, visor off. This is a very powerful signature. Does insane damage and gives you a 50% damage reduction. So that's good. Strike Team Beast, very powerful bleed. Overwatch, insane damage rating buff, and then focus beam, of course. So let's jump into a curse run real quick. And you will notice that I do take a significant amount of damage, but it's all about positioning and knowing your limits on what you can and can't handle as far as damage goes. And if you're going to be doing like a lot of curse runs, just you can plan your route accordingly. Like they always spawn in one of 4 spots. I hate that. Hopefully he spawns. He didn't spawn for me the last time. There he goes. Pretty close to one-shotting him. But yeah. So let's go back to the training room. But yeah, you could see, I was taking some good damage, and the reason I was able to tank Curse was because of this visor off. That the damage reduction was just enough to allow me to kill him in time. Plus I have a invulnerability core. If it got too hairy, I could just pop that, which I did. But so yeah, I'll go over my omegas real quick, as I am maxed out, but I know most of the population isn't. Just went straight down the line, got the 10 energy, maxed out Shadow King's Possession. You really don't need to do this. It's probably very inefficient, like cost-wise, but I just like having the extra crit and brute rating. And I think that's one of the few nodes that gives you both at such a high rating. So, and then I got 8 points in Zero Genesis. I wasn't a huge fan of this before, but then I got to looking at it, and the brute rating it gives is insane. Plus the proc on it is just awesome, so I decided to stick with it, and it procs fairly often, and you'll know when it procs because you'll see. Let's see if I can get it to do it. Yeah, alright, you see that yellow aura? That's the Zero Genesis. Let's see if I can zoom in. That's Zero Genesis. So yeah, it does pop up quite a bit, and that's a 18% base damage increase plus attack speed increase, so it does a lot of damage for you. And maxed out Warpath, like I said, this is just all personal preference. Put your extra points there. But yeah, that's it really. Nothing special as far as gear goes. It's actually very glass cannon the way I've built him, but that's what Cyclops is. He's a glass cannon. He doesn't, even if you put tanky items on him, he's not gonna be able to or not sustain a lot of damage, but take a lot of damage before he just gets one shot, especially like in raids and stuff. But yeah, I built him all for damage because that's what he does. He does damage. I mean, he shoots laser beams. Look at that. It just screams damage. Alright guys, anyway, thanks.